Kenneth Adamson, Jodie Adamson, parents of Kieran Adamson, also known as the partnership of Kicky and Sauce. I'd say the most difficult aspect of Kieran's life before having his assistance dog Sauce would be his communication, patience, which led into schooling.
Anxiety for going outside anywhere.
Yeah.
Self-harm.
Whenever he felt anxious, he would bite or scratch himself, or others. Since having Sauce in our lives, Kieran has been able to move rather rapidly from a special needs school to now full-time mainstream.
Yes.
With
one-to-one support.
One-to-one assistance, yeah. His communication has come on greatly. Rather than having 5 or 6 sentences in his vocabulary, he can now hold a conversation, tell stories, and has a wonderful imagination.
Yes. Anxiety is lessened by taking Sauce out with him.
Yeah.
He can go in shops and McDonald's now without having a meltdown.
Yep. He enjoys having his assistance dog wherever he goes. And when they are apart for reasons, for example, access to school where kids may have fears of dogs, or where they don't have that sort of access, like primary school, because that's where he's at. He's 8 years old. While they're separated during the school day, it's always wonderful to see that bond just instantly sparked. As soon as Kieran comes through the front door, Sauce is chasing him for kisses, he's rolling on his back, he's all over
Finding
him.
the nearest tennis ball.
Yeah. With Kieran's meltdowns, Sauce learned very early on that the best way to break them was to put himself in the way of Kieran and give him as many kisses as he can, which Kieran's now fondly called kissy beatdowns.
Yes.
And very much looks for them as often as he can,
Yes.
as a game as well as a coping mechanism.
Because it does distract him very rapidly, doesn't it?
It does.
And when he hurts himself, Sauce
Yes,
is straight
yeah.
in there with kisses or with the nearest tennis ball.
Yeah, and it's just made our life so much easier to handle.
And he's come on well developmentally as well, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. I mean, with his autism, he was roughly 5 years behind.
Yes.
He's now 3 to 4 years behind since having Sauce. So he's not closed the gap, but he's closing the gap on his peers, which is a huge benefit to him, and just fantastic for us to help him structure his home life, because there's a better understanding from him.
Yes, definitely.
Um,
And they are inseparable best friends.
yeah, I mean, the two of them together, you're always guaranteed to either smile because of the love you see, or to laugh because they're just being so ridiculously crazy.
Yes.
It's a bond I would never dream of breaking, and it's one that I don't like thinking back to our lives when we didn't have Sauce here to help.
Definitely
Having
been the
him
best thing for Kieran, hasn't he? Sauce has.
for us all. I mean,
Yeah.
having Sauce, having the whole team involved with training Sauce and training ourselves to continue his education and adapting his style as Kieran grows, it's been unmeasurable. It's just been phenomenal, and we're just really, really thankful
Yes.
to have him in our lives and to have had the opportunity to meet the team, to work with the team. And I don't think there's much more we can say other than thank you.
Thank you.